As you can see, it's supposed to rain. So I'm trying to push to get to her house before the rain. These trees stand like sentinels. It's amazing, they're so tall. I'm not going down there, but this shelter right here marks 21.4 miles. I was gonna stay there, but you already saw me on the phone with Betsy. So now I'm going off to Elm Street and her house. The time now is 4 o'clock out here. This is Elm Street. It marks 24 miles for the day. Now, let's go to the Trail Angel's house and call it out here. We'll call it 5:30 out here. I'm inside the Trail Angel's house. There's no one here, but she gave instructions, so I'm going to charge my electronics and do some video editing and change out of these clothes so when she gets back she can handle the wash like she said she would. Today was a good day out here. Okay, this is short and sweet, our Trail Angel. And look how many people are in the house. I count what? What do you think, like 11 or something?
Well, there's 8 hikers plus 2 of us, so there's 10 of us.
8 hikers. And she fed up. She put like it wasn't a quiche. What was it?
It was a frittata.
A frittata.
Frittata.
A frittata. It was excellent. So have a good night and thank you.
I had 3 different herbs from my herb garden.
Wow. She rocked. It's perfect.
Going to town? Are you walking?
I'd like to go to town.
All right. He's leaving shortly, so.
Packing up.
All right.
Good morning. Short and sweet. That's Betsy's trail name. She's awesome. Last night she volunteered to make dinner for the hikers that didn't go into town. What happened was people just dropped their packs in the garage and then like slack packed to the border because they just wanted to hit New Hampshire and celebrate. I get it, but you know me, I just dumped my stuff in the garage and chilled and started charging my stuff. So anyway, she cooked dinner, and then after eating dinner I promptly ordered a pizza. That's just the appetite that we have here, and that's cool because it's a house, you can just order delivery, so that's nice. I'm 2 miles away from the New Hampshire border. It would have been the perfect scenario if that movie theater had been playing Terminator, you know? And I'll tell you like this too. I mean, I'm gonna walk by there. It could be because she was looking in the newspaper, and I know the movie's not called Terminator. It's called something else. So maybe it's just that I'm looking for the name Terminator, and she probably said it because it has some stupid title that you can't even make the association with. But anyway, I got nothing better to do. It's 7:47. I'm just gonna hike into town. There's a Starbucks on the trail, a real Starbucks, so you know I'm gonna slide up in there. And I think the movie theater is relatively close too, so I can inquire. Today I'll either do 14 or 19, but if I stay in town a little longer than I want to, I may end up doing like a 14-mile day. So yeah, let's get her done out here. Oh yeah, and I'll be showing you footage of Hanover out here. Since the trail goes right by these people's house, it seems like every house has something. That's a trail magic bucket. It seems like every house has something right outside their door to help out the hikers as they're walking past. That's pretty cool, man. You just go through and just eat and drink sodas as you're walking through if you don't even stop. If you don't have the foresight or knowledge to stop at somebody's house because you don't know, because had the girls not given me that information, I wouldn't have known. At least I'd have had the benefit of, hey, that's trail magic. Hey, that's trail magic. And just, you know, had a little something to look forward to there. So that's pretty cool out here. Everybody, I was told by the people that did the walk into town that for 3 miles, you're literally walking on Hardball Street, just like this. And you're gonna cross the bridge and go right over into Hanover, New Hampshire. Right now, I'm in the town of, I'm still in the state of Vermont, and I'm in a city called, or town called Northridge or something like that. If what they say is true, it's because my memory fails me. For some reason, I don't remember walking on the street for 3 miles. If memory serves, if what they're saying is true, then this is the longest street walk, not counting the reroutes that they've been trying to put you through, that you'll have on the trail, where you're literally just walking on the street for 3 miles, walking through town. Interesting out here. It rained last night and it's raining right now. Okay, like Celine Dion, it's all coming back to me now. This is familiar. This I remember. Yeah. Okay, from where I'm standing, that looks like a bad storm right there. I may end up just going to that next shelter out of town. I'm not stupid enough to go running out of town into some monsoon. It looks pretty bad. Where I was blind, if you recall how I missed that big sign in Delaware Water Gap showing the border, I caught this one. One more state left. Welcome to New Hampshire. Senses are saying put on your rain gear. The pressure just dropped. Everything's changing. Yeah, Starbucks is just gonna have a new guest moving in out here. Look at it. It's coming. It started to dump, and then as soon as I got my rain gear on, it stopped. I'm leaving it on anyway, out here. As I said, Hanover is a college town, Dartmouth, but unfortunately they don't have a Chipotle. They got a place called Blanco Burrito or something like that, but any kind of Mexican will do, I suppose. It's just that this far north in New Hampshire, anything Mexican as far as the cuisine goes, you got to look at it suspect. We're a little too far from Mexico. At least with Chipotle, they got that brand, all right? They got that standard across the board, whether you get Chipotle in Mexico or here. So It's a toss up out here. This is Dartmouth over here. The grounds anyway. I stopped into the Hanover Inn, talked to the courtiers. Pardon me, I don't speak French. Anyway, what I wanted was a second opinion to figure out what's playing at this movie theater, because it's not exactly, I'm not gonna pass it on the trail, but it's close enough. So they checked it, and unfortunately the movie theater is not showing what I want to see. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks, play with my computer for a second, and then they said Lou's is the best place to go for breakfast, especially if you're talking about pancakes. So I'm feeling it. So as you see, it's very manicured town, and where there is glitz and glamour, you know there's going to be an expense attached to that. A guy told me he was going to stay at the Hanover Inn, and he quoted $146. I'm thinking, and he said that was the hiker's rate. I'm still thinking that's a bit low, but maybe they got love for hikers out here. The courtier said that Lou's is the best place for breakfast. It's actually a bakery. They actually throw some little curbside service out there, and I do admire that. You got to accentuate it. He said the pancakes are pretty huge, so it's like a delicatessen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Starbucks first because I got to do some computer stuff, and I just may head back to Lou's out here. Okay, you're looking at a caramel frappuccino with 8 pumps of caramel, 4 pumps of classic, and 2 pumps of hazelnut. And apparently Starbucks started serving barbecue, so I got a barbecue sandwich here. And check this out. So while I was in line, it's obvious I'm a hiker. People were asking me questions, I was answering the questions, and so when I make my order and the lady asks for the money, the guy taps me on the shoulder and say, I'll take care of that. So this right here is Trail Magic. And you know Starbucks isn't cheap. This was 13 bucks, right? That's good looking out. At the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna tell you. People will ask you, I mean, you're gonna get so sick and tired of hearing, when did you start? Where you're from? Oh, you're through hiking. And it just starts to sound like somebody's like scratching on a chalkboard, right? But if you stay focused, if you keep perspective, and you know that that's just curious, and you keep a smile on your face, and you entertain the questions, you don't know what's at the other end of that. Okay? So I make a point not to be rude. I make a point to be open and just say, hey, what are your questions? What's this? What's that? Not that I'm expecting something in return, but because I understand the curiosity. And there was a time where I had those same questions. So you never know, you know, you get what you give. I gave information, they gave me something else, but it was a fair exchange when you think about it out here. It's raining. I guess you can't really see it, can you? It's not coming down hard, but it's raining enough. I'm just chilling in Starbucks. Yeah, it'll probably end up being a short day. There's a shelter 1 mile out of town, so I'll just suit up in my rain gear and just head on out and chill. You know, it's weird. I can see it, but I can't see it through the camera. You can't see the rain coming down. There it is. There it is. And you know as well as I do, I have very thin blood, so I get cold easily. So unfortunately, me being the wuss that I am, I can't stay in Starbucks for too long because Starbucks will freeze you out of here. And it is not summertime right now. I don't care what anybody says. I'm cold right now out here. Round 2 is a hot caramel apple spice and a sausage McMuffin with cheese, cheddar cheese. Yep. And it's still raining. It's actually raining harder now. And this girl is on the phone and it's pouring down rain. People just do not take care of their electronics. Look at this. She's just holding it like, look at this. She's setting it down. I bet her boyfriend bought that phone or something like that. I mean, anyway, maybe it's me. But that's just stupid. She couldn't pay for that. Alright, at least she got her umbrella out now. You see how hard it's raining?